Greetings to my team of 144, all Starseeds, Lightworkers, and Wayshores. It is 10302019, October 30th, 2019, the day before the Great Flood of Mercury retrograde, riding these waves of energies through the funnel, the tunnel, the portal of bliss. So many people are feeling these intense energies, these waves, almost these surreal energies. The sacred feng shui came in the field today, the sacred wind and rain. As we send this rain, this water energy, the shui, to all the fires in this realm, the sacred waters, the holy water. Many people are feeling these timeline jumps. Many are experiencing, look at the comments below the videos. I've been receiving many emails. Things, the places, the people are changing. Everything's accelerating through this great shift, through these energies, as we're still riding the waves of this new moon in Scorpio, as we transition through this 19-year cycle, through this 19-day cycle, the 1919. Of the La Matrica, as we enter through this portal into the Mercury retrograde waves. From the Gene Keys today, Gene Keys was a book written by Richard Rudd. It was based on the ancient I Ching, the ancient text of China, the I Ching. There were 64 codes, 64 hexagrams, just like the 64 codes, codons we call them, in the DNA in our genetics. Today was Gene Key. I received an email from the Pulse of Gene Keys for October 31st through November 5th. Is Gene Key 44. So this is very synchronistic with the Divine 44, the soul family that I am working with, our soul family. And this has to do, the Gene Key 44, with karmic relationships. Synarchy means that we all lead together. Gene Key 44 is the term synarchy. And synarchy means that we all lead together. It doesn't mean that we're all the same. It means that our uniqueness has a place within the orchestra. And instead of just playing a nice tune and being oblivious to all those around us, we begin to play in harmony with everyone else. The 44th way, the siddhi of synarchy, and siddhi is S-I-D-D-H-I, which is a sacred gift. The Gene Key 28, and we say the Gene Key 44, synarchy, teamwork, interference. The programming partner 24, silence, invention, and addiction. Scorpio, fixed water. The Gene Key 44, synarchy, teamwork, interference. The I Ching, coming to meet heaven over wind. Humanity has always sensed the existence of the synarchy. It lies in all of our myths of a past golden age or a future paradise or heaven on earth. So this is very synchronistic with the new earth symbolism. So the I Ching, coming to meet the wind, blows beneath the radiant sun, disseminating the pollen of divine wisdom throughout the world. Synarchy is the beauty of clarity. Teamwork is fresh intuition. Interference is the entropy of unease, creating intention. When the ruler issues commands, he has them proclaimed in every corner of the world. So the I Ching is of the 6 codes of the hexagram. It's yang, 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 yin, for the yin yang. Today we will do a short meditation before we get started with the transmissions. Let's take a deep breath. Relax the body, relax the mind. Close the eyes. Sit with a gently straight spine. Bring your awareness into the body, into the sacred vessel, the sacred temple, the rainbow bridge. And take a deep breath into the belly, breathing in slowly through the nose. And exhale. And as we breathe out, through the exhalation, we release all negative thoughts, all negative feelings, all pain, all worries, all fears. You can see it as a black smoke or a black mist leaving the nostrils. And as we inhale deeply and slowly through the nose, you can breathe in the sacred white light of the Great Spirit, the Holy Spirit. And let it fill your vessel, fill your body with the sacred healing light of the true source, your highest self. And as you relax into the breath, you go deeper and deeper and deeper into that healing energy, into that still sacred waters of the divine feminine. As you relax every muscle, every part of your body, totally relaxed, totally at ease, creating sacred space for your higher self to use this vessel for the highest light, the highest love, the highest good. And within that field, in the belly, see from the still center of the lower dantian, from the sacred seed, see the flower bloom, the blue lotus, the aquamarine blue lotus, opening and blossoming. The lower portal fully opening now, letting in the full light of eternal bliss consciousness. And in the upper dantian, in the brain, in the skull, in the center, the crystal palace in the center, see that sacred lotus, the blue lotus, opening, blossoming, blooming into the light, into the sun. Feel the crown opening, and bring your awareness down into the middle dantian, the heart center, in the center of this vessel, the center of the sacred temple, the sacred cave, and see that blue lotus flower, the sacred aquamarine blue lotus blossoming into the light, blooming into the heavens, the central portal fully open now, and allow the lower blossom, the lower lotus, to gently rise up as the upper lotus, the upper dantian, gently flows down, merging the sacred trinity into the one in the middle, expanding out from that center, the sacred lotus blossom of the blue lotus, expanding out, healing every atom, every cell, every strand of DNA, as that sacred lotus expands out to the ends of the universe, your sacred body, your sacred temple, activating every atom, every star within your body, with the blue light of the sacred lotus. See that expand out to the ends of the universe, into the multiverse, into eternity, the eternal bliss consciousness. And bring that back through every star, every system, every cell, as it returns to that sacred central sun in the center of your vessel, the center of your temple, activating every strand of DNA, all 12-strand crystalline DNA being activated, the 144 code activated, rainbow body activated, fully awake, fully aware, totally at peace. Feel the joy, feel the bliss emanating out from that center, activating every star, every point of awareness, every aspect of yourself, in all timelines, all dimensions, all realms, as we merge all together into this one, here now, in this body. And smile into that joy, into that bliss, into the love that is your true essence, your pure awareness. And you could sit with this feeling for a while, pause this video, and just feel that energy, feel that light, feel that awareness. As you become one with all things in all realms, separation programming ending, activating unity consciousness. Aho, aho, aho. Today's first transmission from Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy, the influx of divine photons and the acceleration of time, from Athens, conscious adjustment. By now, the influx of divine photons from the true universe into the Earth's field and into our bodies is continuous and in inconceivable quantities. Divine photons carry multidimensional information in polymorphic patterns and combinations of sacred harmony. They carry the information that awakens us from the great sleep and realigns us with true life and source from whence we came. It is the information that awakens our true identity. It is the love that unites us all. The influx of these photons has been, is, and will continue to be increasing and accelerating as the influx of information will increase. At some point it will reach zero time, equaling infinity point. At that moment the last alignment will take place, and we will become one with this flow of infinite information. It will also be the moment when our DNA will be aligned with its divine nature, giving us access to all levels of our true being. It will be an expansion in our consciousness, an explosion of perception beyond any imagination that will affect our physical body and all its functions. This is already happening gradually as we are preparing and receiving this information in our systems. Many people have not realized it yet and explain the various events that are happening to them with an old perception without them knowing the processes that take place on Earth. This flow of light as it passes through our physical, mental, and psychic cells finds many resistances and distortions, and this can bring many reactions of the body. Symptoms such as fatigue, insomnia, dizziness, mental confusion, amnesia, eye and ear pain, sadness, emptiness, etc. occur as the body and the entire nervous system process this light information. In some cases, however, more severe symptoms such as autoimmune diseases and serious illnesses occur as the body attempts to clear up the centuries-old mental, spiritual, and emotional imbalances and traumas that have been devalued and buried by the human. The body is trying its best to find and clear these old programs and align itself with the light and love of Source. So this influx is truly pressing for everyone. If the human has taken on his own self-knowledge and purification consciously, then things are easier for the body because then the body does not have such a heavy task to accomplish. But if the human refuses to take over, then unfortunately the weight falls on the physical body and the symptoms may increase. We all knew the experience of this great change before we incarnated and chose it. This is an experience of love and healing and can be experienced positively if one abandons denial and its resistances and accepts the truth of the self and what is happening on the planet. It is an experience of profound repentance and relinquishment of all old mindsets and liberation from binding programming. It is our return to innocence. It is what we as souls have always wanted and asked for, so there is no reason to fear this change because it is only for our own good. As we have said before, many will not remember that this was something they had chosen and will stay in denial that will eventually lead them, leaving their body because they will not be able to adapt to endure and be compatible with the new vibration of the planet. As the acceleration is taking place, a 24-hour day is now being experienced like 12-hour days, and we are headed very shortly to reach an 8-hour day, and the sense of time will continue getting faster and faster. This means that our cells will soon be under great pressure. That's why we need to purify, align, and synchronize with the flow of light in and out of us at regular base every day so that we can maintain balance. We need to work with the energy of love and forgiveness daily. Otherwise, displeasure, confusion, and problems are given. The sooner one lets control old perceptions and behaviors behind, the easier it will lightly be adjusting to the new pulse of Earth and experience ecstasy. From Irene and from Maria Nessa, celestial arrivals, large solar, angelic light beings anchoring healing light to humanity, light incoming through matrix walls, true selves of pure ones activated with higher strands of DNA, upgrades, and light codes. And for October 31st, the holy portal opens, Mercury retrograde begins. Mercury retrograde will begin on Holy Eve, October 31st, and last until November 20th. Holy Eve, or Hallows Eve, or Halloween as it is known, is a real night of metaphysical energy or magic, as it is known to expect real miracles and good outcomes to attract some. Stay positive for best results. The holiday Hallowe'en comes from Holy Eve, the evening previous to the celebration of All Saints, the last night of the year in the old Celtic calendar, Old Year's Night, a night of magical energies. Expect the past to test you, expect all of a sudden miracles, a time to remember your power, listen to your intuition, a time for spiritual healing, a good time to rest and recharge. Today's transmission from lovesbeginning.com, angel messages walking you through the fire. You can't ever be alone. The simplest way to convey this to you now is to say that all are always surrounded by angels, by ever-present non-physical help. How you think of others, their strengths, and their access to ever-present help is a reflection of how you think of yourself. Do you see yourself as truly supported and loved at all times? We invite you to notice the sense of struggle whenever it arises. The sense of struggle comes from an idea of aloneness. If you are attached to an idea that a separate one must forge ahead and make things happen, you are seeing yourself as alone and unsupported. When the sense of struggle arises, stop. Know that in this moment you are perfectly placed to allow distorted thoughts of aloneness and struggle to be replaced by thoughts of all oneness and flow. In fact, when struggle is keenly felt, you are looking directly at the block you hold up to escape love. In this moment, you can agree that blocks are not and never have been necessary. You can surrender that block. The sense of struggle comes from the idea that there are forces that can dominate you. The forces that seem to be able to dominate a separate you are always imagined. Think of the seeming presence of those forces in the mind. Think of how they feel. The power you seem to sense around them is a false power, a false strength. It is entirely imagined. The mind is very powerful, and you can allow yours to be retrained. When a sense of struggle arises, it is your indicator that you believe in separate and destructive forces that are real. Belief brings experience. In the moment when you can see what you believe, you can allow light to occupy the space where the beliefs once seemed to be. More accurately, you can look through the unreality of those beliefs straight to the light that always is. This is the only force that cannot be dominated. Whenever there is any sense of effort or trial, it is an indicator that you are identifying with a self of weakness, and you are making identities for all others on this basis. When you believe that your patience is being sorely tried, you are receiving an opportunity to see all selves as they truly are. Send out the call. Ask for what you really want. Please help me to see all selves as they truly are. All selves are conduits for the light, and it is entirely possible to see them that way. When you hear of a catastrophe such as a fire, certain ones may come to mind, or just a general sense of one's having particular experiences. How you relate to them in mind is important. How you see them is how you see yourself. Do you see them as subject to a fire? Do you see them as bodies? Do you see them as weak and imperiled? Ask to see clearly. Instead of asking that ones be kept safe, ask to see the safety in which ones have always been held in the greatest love. As you ask to see, you will invite the experience of it into your world. We thank you for the opportunity to assist you into clarity. We are always here, and we love you very much. From lovesbeginning.com. And today from the Zolkin Times, White Rhythmic Dog. Rhythmic is the name for the number 6, and its keywords are balance, organize, and equality. Each day of every wave spell is like an exercise, a habit that is good for you. Every 13 days we have a rhythmic day, which is really handy because it reminds us to go to get ourselves straightened out. We are now on the 5th portal day in a row, day 6 of the red serpent wave spell. It is more important than ever to get organized and rebalanced because of the intensity of all these portal days in a row. If every wave spell is a journey, then this one is like a roller coaster. So pay attention to this instruction guide, the Zolkin. Tidy up your space, your mind, and take care of practical things like finance. This is such a whirlwind these 13 days that no one could be blamed for letting everyday things go to pieces. But today we need to stop, get off that roller coaster, and take care of business. From Christina Papagiorgio, White Rhythmic Dog, kin 110, 110, 30th October 2019, 30-10-3, 313, 310-3 Divine Manifestation Portal, 313 equaling 7, 30 is the Retreat Retrospection, 3 the Holy Trinity Joy Creativity, 7 is the Mystic Spiritual Wisdom, kin 110 equaling 2 Partnership, Cooperation, and Duality. Double the love day today. Day 6 in the Red Serpent Wave Spell of Survival Instinct, Kundalini Rising, Life Force Passion, and Rapid Transformation through shedding our old skin. Today we learn that our survival both as an individual and as a collective depends on merging and co-creating with others through love. The last day before Halloween, and we are being infused with bliss bombs, a double wave of love, to protect and nurture us to send out more bliss bombs into our future. Tone of creation, rhythmic tone 6 in the physical realm, action, balances, power, organizes, essence, equality. The rhythmic phase is the one where this all-adventuring and radiating miracle that is you learns to walk, be conscious, precise with fine organizational instincts, And what superb balance we see. Very soon you have mastered walking and are up and running. Go forth and explore your territory. Today is a day to find balance in your physical body by nourishing it with the right fuel, allowing greater light to flow through. In so doing, we are organizing on the physical plane for greater love to flow through us. Today's question is, how can I organize my physical body world for greater love to flow through? Kin 110, White Rhythmic Dog. The mantra for the day, the code is, I organize in order to love. Balancing loyalty, I seal the process of heart. With the rhythmic tone of equality, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. Divine blessings for increasing your love quotient today. Namaste. And there you have it, brothers and sisters of the light. Have a beautiful Halloween, Hallows Eve, and Mercury retrograde as we ride these celestial waves of bliss. Let us know in the comments below this video what you're seeing, what you're feeling, what you're experiencing. Be sure to subscribe to the channel below this video. Click the little bell next to subscribe for notifications of upcoming videos. We have a tentative date for the Divine 44 to transmit to all of you through the field, which will be 1110-2019, November 10th. I'll keep you updated on that, November 10th around noon Eastern Time. I plan on bringing our team, our soul family of the Divine 44, angelic beings to transmit and assist all of you for activating your highest codes, your highest love, highest light, as we transmit out through the field, through this realm, to assist all of humanity through this ascension process. As all Lightworkers, Loveworkers, Starseeds are being activated through these incoming cosmic waves, cosmic consciousness, or light codes, light consciousness. I'd like to also thank everyone that has joined us on this mission for the Healing Retreat Center in Ecuador, South America, the foothills of the Andes, the sacred Kundalini of Earth. As the prophecy of the eagle flying with the condor is being fulfilled, the sacred eagle in North, divine masculine fire with the sacred feminine of the South, the divine feminine waters, the water and the fire coming together, the yin, the yang, to balance, to harmonize, and manifest the new earth through our heart centers. You can join us for raising funds on this mission at cbdpsoil.com. I'll put the link in the description below to learn more about the Healing Retreat Center that is in the research and development phase. You can go to primedisclosure.com and click Tao de Ecuador Healing Retreat Center at the top of the page. And you can leave comments there if you have any interest in being part of this mission. Thank you for joining us today. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a beautiful and blessed day. I love you all. Namaste.